All right, let me set the stage. So this is me. I'm a 30s father of 3, husband, entrepreneur, and gladly raising my family here on the beautiful island of Maui in the state of Hawaii. Hashtag Maui Wowie. So for the past decade, I've been growing just about every single plant you could think of, well, except for one, in every type of hydroponic, aeroponic, or fog-ponic garden. That's right, people. We're growing plants in fog now. And the one plant I never took a stab at is actually probably my favorite plant of them all. Of course, we're talking about cannabis.
So just like with every other video on this channel, the intention is for educational purposes. We do not condone any illegal activities, so make sure you know about your county, your state laws before you grow. Like I said, I live in Hawaii, where with my medical marijuana card, I can grow up to 10 plants. I think I'm gonna stick with just this one. That even becomes maybe more than I can handle. All right, I'm gonna place these into my sprouter, and I'm gonna put them under a blue and UVA light bath. The blue light keeps things bushy and compact, while the UVA light actually makes it more resilient by assisting in the production of trichomes. It also helps with the terpene production, which is what's gonna make this thing smell up my whole house. I love personally, but my mother-in-law's coming in a week, and hey bro.
Yo.
Hey man, I got a question for you.
Yeah, shoot.
This is my boy Eric. He's been my best friend for over 20 years. During a lot of that time, he was growing in his basement in Colorado. Over the years, he's perfected growing cannabis, and the best buds that I've ever seen have come out of grows from his house. The only thing is, he doesn't grow in hydroponics. So he's gonna be my go-to guy for everything I need to know about how to grow the plant. Today, what I needed to ask him about was topping off my plant. So topping off is something I've done 1,000 times before. I do it with my herbs all the time. Here's me topping off a mint plant in my hydroponic garden. And what topping off does is it tells the plant to stop shooting straight up, and it branches off into a Y. So instead of having one main stem, now you have 2 stems, which is great for herbs and plants where you're trying to get as many leaves as you possibly can, or if you're trying to keep something from growing straight up and getting really tall, and instead you want to expand its growth widthwise. So I know I'm going to be topping this plant off at some time. I just need to know when. And Eric told me that the 6th node is generally the best time to go ahead and top off. So I counted and I'm at the 6th node. Let's do this. She's cozy in her new home. I still have the blue and UVA light on it. I built a completely unnecessary trellis. And now I need to check up with Eric about when I should flip to flowering. Couldn't use any of the audio from this clip because my garden is so loud with the air pumps. But what I asked him was basically, my plant looks like if it doubled in size, then it would fill out the whole tent. Should I flip? And he says, if my plant looks like it's gonna double in size and it'll fill the whole tent, then I'm already in trouble. So I set my lights for 12 hours on, 12 hours off. I began the lean towards phosphorus and potassium with my nutrients, and I installed a completely necessary trellis as I began the push for flowering. I also traded in the blue lights for deep red lights.
Okay, the red light? No, God, no. Is that even safe? I feel it burning me. Okay, I'll just talk fast. This red light is important for flowering because it's a highly photosynthetically active light wave. Carries a lot of radiation that's used and absorbed by chlorophyll for photosynthesis. I can't do this. I'm done.
I woke up today to this. So I've been topping it off for the past couple hours to try to bring it back. I can't top it all off at once or it'll drown and probably die. So I'm just topping it off, trying to get it back up. That was pretty alarming. I had no idea it was so thirsty. This is a completely different plant than it was last week. When is it gonna stop growing? But really though, honestly, I'm gonna have to remove the top of the tent. It's getting too close to the light. It's getting too intense and I don't want it to burn. And look, buds. I think it stopped growing. It's over 7 feet tall now. It's above the ceiling fan. It's through the tent. It's up to the light, mounted directly to the ceiling. What the f***? Wow, guys. Wow. Just wow. Wow. I'm speechless, guys. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever grown. Maybe the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. The trichomes are beginning to create on my buds here. I can start to see little sugary crystals. This is absolutely insane. I had no idea it was gonna be so big or have so many buds. This is crazy. So what I have in here now is my dehumidifier. I have a fan that's blowing some air up here. I have a fan that's blowing directly onto the bucket. I also have a fan at the top hitting the buds, and then I have the ceiling fan to make sure we have plenty of air moving through here for multiple reasons. We want to have nice strong buds. We want to have nice strong branches that can support our buds, so the moving air constantly helps with that. It also helps with transpiration, the movement of oxygen and carbon dioxide through our plants. It's also going to help prevent bud rot, and it's going to help prevent any mold that could happen in the middle. You want to have as much airflow as you possibly can. This is just a plant thing. This isn't even a weed thing. So I have tons of fans in all of my gardens, and in order to record this even, I had to turn like 50 fans off. It was kind of really annoying, but whatever, guys. Love you.
So I thought I would consult with the armchair experts over at Reddit. So I made a post and I asked them what they thought I might get from this plant dry. And here's what they said. So, well, this guy says he gets 2 pounds, but he didn't answer my question. So that's nice. Looks like it's about to get out of hand. So that's fun. This guy said a pound. There's no way. A pound? Are you serious, dude? A pound? You could easily get a pound out of that plant. If the buds get heavy enough, you might want to think about adding a second trellis, maybe even a third. You should get around a pound dry. I just had a little smaller one drop 14 ounces dry. He put a picture up on that one. I'll put it on the screen, but he attached a picture with that one. A pound? You guys, is that for real? All right, comment down below. In the next video, I'm gonna harvest. We're gonna take it all the way to weight. So let me know what you think I'm gonna get, or if you think I'll get close to a pound, which I think is just ridiculous. Also left a lot of little details out of this video, like lollipopping, defoliating, my whole nutrient regimen, what I do with hydrogen peroxide, but I put all that information in that guide. It's super detailed. If you're serious and you wanna actually grow, then definitely check out that guide. It's linked up in the description box below. Love to hear your comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's grow together.